Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Washington Commanders The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the seventh-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His third NFL team, Carson Wentz.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. On the draw is Taylor. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On the return, Johnson. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first. To throw, it's Wentz. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Wentz. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Wentz. Completes this to J.D. McKissick out of the backfield. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll run with McKissick. And he's got it to about the 40. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Wentz. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bates. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run with Gibson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Able to connect with Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Wentz going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. Now the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line. The Eagles sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Zach Pascal, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It was Brandon Graham that came in there and got him. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8 from midfield. Here's Wentz. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. A final shot before half for Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Taylor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's into the hands of Pascal. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll set up to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. That one complete out to Dotson. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Turner. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Wentz now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Carson Wentz taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Here's McKisson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st down, Wentz looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. A carry now for McKisson. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Wentz. Quick slant, Dotson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Wentz now on 1st down. They'll roll him. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2nd and 2. They go play action with Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Wentz. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing is Wentz. Strap. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he's going to go down again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So Wentz and the Commanders down 14-7. A minute 51 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Wentz. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. 2nd and 11 now. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Philadelphia, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
E3.